Well, hi guys. I'm Combat, and I'm joined with,
Matthews.
Nexias.
and we have Vibe on our channel, but he doesn't want to talk. Today we're going to give you a gameplay on Dragon Valley. Well, we're not going to use first-person shooter anymore. We're going to use a first-person shooter in a helicopter cockpit. So let's go to the gameplay now. So starting off, Vibe is waiting for the little bird to spawn. Well, all we know on Dragon Valley, the little bird is a famous helicopter where people compete for. Um, so Nexi, myself, and Matthias know we played with this thing, and we both have our own opinions on this thing. I say it's it's maneuverable, it's fast, and with its two miniguns, it can pretty much wreak havoc on the battlefield. So, what do you think, Matthias?
I don't really like it because I'm like I like more heavy helicopters because I just think it's too fast to maneuver. Or yeah, and yeah, and
Well,
if
I
you're
think if you think that it's too fast, then maybe your brain's not made for fast things. Anyways, so Nexi, I heard that you really like crashing helicopters into trees.
Well, it's a habit of mine, and I'm not really, that vehicle driver enthusiast or whatever. I find that a little bird is more for more skilled flyers than average ones. Since
Well,
when you crash
you
or
know,
hit something, one thing, you die. Woo.
yeah. So, anyways, going to the gameplay now. Vibe is using his little bird. This was before the patch. The little bird to help his teammates push flags, but also providing covering fire. So using the little bird to destroy APCs, tanks, vehicles, and also infantry. Knowing that there is dual miniguns on the little bird, it also has incendiary armor-piercing rounds, which you can see that it actually does damage to vehicles. Going to the gameplay, Vibe was repairing his helicopter, and an RPG went past by. So it really shows that Vibe knows how to dodge RPGs while he's still airborne. It takes a very skilled pilot to do this. Uh, well, if Vibe was here, he would tell us what he was doing. So pretty much, I have to predict what's going on now. So looking at the gameplay, Vibe is taking down an APC at D. Um, the points are still accumulating because it's every bullet does damage, but sometimes it's just the firing rate is too fast for it to get all the points as shown on the screen. But it all counts when it comes to the scoreboard. Helping his teammate, with especially when tow missiles can does a fair bit of damage to APCs, taking him out, going for another round and patrolling D. Looking at the map, we can see that the enemy has occupied A and D, which is pretty much average game on Dragon Valley because when both teams are about even. But looking at the gameplay, we can see that Vibe's team is actually losing. So Vibe is just really hovering over D and being a nuisance to his opponents. So pretty much this helps his team push a little further to D. We can see that Vibe is taking out a chopper. Screen's a little laggy, dodging some rockets, and also taking destroying the helicopter in mid-air and causing the pilot to bail. So he goes
Bye
into the.
bye.
Here he goes. He's in the bushland. Well, we can see
he
that
did, he
Vibe.
didn't he didn't he didn't destroy the helicopter. He killed the driver actually.
Oh no, the driver actually. No, we're not calling it a driver. It's a pilot. So the pilot actually bailed out. You saw him parachute down into the lake.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyways, go back to the gameplay. Vibe is, I don't know. He just really loves D since his only flag.
are you sure?
He's
Are you sure that wasn't a co-pilot?
I have no idea actually. We can't really go back now, but well, Vibe's just being a nuisance around D again. Stopping them when they spawn, they die practically, and they're taking an APC at the dam, causing it to fall back to the bushes, and Vibe has to got a critical kill assist, going back just behind dam to stop people tracing his helicopter, but also from people shooting his helicopter as well, because the little bird has fragile armor and is susceptible to bullets as well.
I'd
Looking
just
at
like to
this,
take note that after the patch, the little bird isn't really effective against armored vehicles anymore.
I really just noticed that
Yeah,
because
So yeah, just put that out there.
looking at the game,
yeah.
it's like, wow.
That's kind of why I don't like it, because you need a lot of armor on the battlefield when playing this map. So yeah, and an APC and a tank pretty much takes you down in a tank takes you down in 2 shots, and that's pretty hard to fight when you only have 2 miniguns that barely does damage.
But with speed, you can exit situations pretty fast. It takes a fair bit of time just to aim the damn tank at the little bird when it's actually still mobile. But you never know. Could always be lucky
And then that
sometimes.
tech. Woo.
Well, the enemy's captured most of the flags now. Just see, he's not been shot out for once now. He hasn't died. um, that's a good thing because if he hasn't died with a little bird, then pretty much he knows how to dodge hazards and also trying to take out the APC and
Very
go
scary.
down to B. I think viBe is a mouse and keyboard flyer, which is fairly common, but people usually use joysticks as well, which I do prefer, but mouse and keyboards are fairly common. I don't know. I use the assault chopper more than the little bird itself, and the indicator or the detectors or indicators on the interface is only one compared to 3 indicators when it comes to attack chopper, showing that the system and logistics on this little bird is pretty simple and basic. Well, you still have the countermeasures on the little bird, which stops traces, and really there's AAs on this map, but people rarely use it. And have you seen anybody use that AA to shoot somebody down in this game? And any
No,
games that you
it's
play?
very uncommon.
Which
Not in
AA?
Dragon Valley.
viBe, you're just hovering over A flag, helping his teammates capture A, killing people who spawn. Well, I wouldn't call it spawn killing, but spawn killing is when person just pops up and you just shoot at them. But we try to avoid those. But sometimes you never know, they might turn around and kill you. So pretty much, it's a battle for survival. So with the using people who trace vehicles, it's very visible to people in the skies, and it really helps you notice, hey, there's a vehicle around the corner. So always look around, notice if you see a tracer near you, it's a vehicle. If you're engineering, you see a tracer, pull out the RPG and start shooting. Um, Looking at the game now, the game is practically all the flags are capped, so viBe has really nothing else to do but to just hover around and stop the people coming up from the RU base and taking off choppers in the sky. Well, we just shot chopper out of the sky too, killing 2 people who was assaulting D flag. So we can say that since the patch, pretty much the damage on the attack on the assault choppers is reduced. Yeah, boys.
I didn't
Yeah,
play
it's
before the patch,
ridiculous
so
how
I
much they
don't
nerfed
actually
it.
know.
Yeah, I just
I tried recently, and yeah, it took me ages just to take off 200 damage.
yeah, being on the ground,
And yeah,
I know how it feels to be shot by a little bird. Even if you're on an APC, it doesn't do much damage anymore. And it's like, wow, really? Just shoot the guy out of the cockpit. Pretty simple. Um, in this
yeah,
game, we can see that people are desperate to capture D flag because it's the closest flag you can get, and it's really not defended that well. So there are RU teams breaking up. Some are going to C, and some are going to D. viBe is pretty much patrolling this route, and also going back down to A flag, which they somehow captured, and trying to take out the helicopter hovering over the temple, and he manages to take him out too. Showing that before the patch, the little bird was
Eh,
pretty much OP. Not like I won't say it's OP, but if you're in the hands of a person who knows how to use it, it's just wow,
yeah. I just like to point out that air superiority over like all the air maps like Oman and Dragon Valley plays like a huge part in team play,
Yeah, because
like eliminating other.
what is vibe doing? Is just and it takes out the enemy. Wow, that is just skill. Well, getting back to back to
Exactly.
Nexia's topic, that aerial support is very vital when it comes to like large maps because you can bring troops fast to this area, but also you can provide air support and also provide because you have a better view compared to a person who's on the ground, and you only see the big tall buildings and stuff like that. But when you're in the air, everything's small to you. You're like, I can see these things and I can tell people on the ground like, hey, there's an enemy around the corner. I see a tank coming up there. It's it's a big role in teamwork. And I would say, pilots out there who's watching this, I would suggest you like, if you have a mouse, it doesn't hurt to press Q and spot that vehicle or spot that infantry going around the corner because you don't want your team like if that guy was going to capture that flag for you, and that guy dies, then practically you just lost one man who's about to capture the flag for you. So just take note of that. Now the round finishes, and Vive finishes off with a 34-0. Very good round. What do you think, guys?
Overall, I think Vibe is a very good addition to our clan, and like yeah, very skilled pilot as you can see from that gameplay right there.
Well,
Well,
well, you
when it
Matthews go.
when it comes to the Heli being a very good as team play, I've noticed that it's not really a lot of team play going on in random matches, and unless it's organized, it's not really any big help unless you're like really good.
Well, what Vibe did in this game, he was just hovering over the enemy territory and helping. I noticed that hey, there's a little bird going around deep fake. If I can push up, the guys wouldn't get me because I know the helicopter will get them first. That is really shows that Vibe is a good player. And he knows that, oh well, since I'm in the air, I can't just go full around and get a good KD. I just want to help my team and also get a good score at the end as well. That's what people plan for, and that's what I suggest people to do. Don't be selfish in games.
That
Anyways,
that's what
yeah,
actually what I do, but it's pretty hard to do it in the Shiui since that actually requires more people,
yeah,
and
that's
and it's pretty hard to get things organized
well.
when it comes to like getting people into your
Yeah,
chopper because everyone's selfish.
I
Everyone
know.
wants the attack heli.
They do. You always see a game like five people stand there. Last time I saw pretty much the whole team was waiting for a damn helicopter. And then you know what? A, B, C, D was captured. Um, Anyways, the main things we need to talk about at the end of this video is that the helicopter itself. So we know that the helicopter is fast. It's fast. It just you can't shoot it in the sky if you have skill. But for a first person who just start the game, I can see that little bird. But if you're looking at it, it's like so fast. But with that skill, it comes with a flaw. You got the fragile armor, and pretty much there's a big,
Very sensitive.
and if you hit something, you just boom like that. But also you're susceptible to people shooting through the window and on the side because you don't have the advanced armor compared to the Apache and Mill. Just reminder next time, make sure that don't just go for the kill. Make sure that if you have enough health, if is your bullets ready, and that if you check yourself as well that you have 100 health when you actually get out of the helicopter. Um, well, to wrap it up, what do you think about the little bird on Dragon Valley? Is it a good idea to keep the game balanced, or you think they shouldn't have the little bird in Dragon Valley?
I'm pretty sure Little Bird is a very good addition to the gameplay to all those pilots out there who like to fly. And yeah, if you get a skilled player like Vibe, then yeah, it can make a huge difference in whether or not you win or lose.
What do you think, Matthews?
Well, with the little bird, I think a lot of people will go to B to get it and just forget about all the other flags. So that can actually make you lose in a way, because everyone wants the little bird, or just about everyone.
Yeah.
And yeah,
You know, we understand that people always want to compete to get B flag, but it just starts the battle off because you need something to trigger a battle, and that's how you're gonna do it. Anyways, if there's nothing else we can talk about, I'm gonna wrap it up. So this is a commentary by the Green Beret. It's an Australian clan, and you're joined by Combat, Mafias, and Nexi. So stay tuned for further commentaries coming in the future. And there'll be different commentators as well, so it won't be just Nexias and Mafias the whole time, unless they want to join us.
Woo!
you're still recording.
I'm not recording.
Yeah.
I'm not recording. I'm in the middle of eating.
Woo!
You know what
Really
you
nice.
do? You know what you do? You know what you do? Just wait.
What?
What's that?
Wait, it's lagging.
Well, like.
You are still recording, you know?
Oh, come on. No. Oh. Oh, no, turn it off, please. No.
Sorry, Molly.
Come
What's the
on.
name? How to put it down?
That's animal cruelty. Oh, no.
Don't cry, Molly. Buttercup Sprinkles is in a far better place.
That's so cruel, Combat. How could you?
Okay, I'm done.